What's up guys, this is Hyper Gaming here, bringing us again another video to the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new PlayStation 4 5.5 update which has been released today to all PlayStation 4 owners. So let's get started with today's video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5.50 update is the improvements that PlayStation have done to the library. Now before we go to the library, we're going to talk about one slight change that Sony have done in the 5.50 update, and that is that you can now navigate the home screen using the L1 and R1 buttons on your controller. If you press R1 you go right, and if you press L1 you can go left. So if we go to the library, the first thing you'll notice is that if a game supports PlayStation VR, you'll notice a small icon under the title of the game. For example, this is Gran Turismo Sport, which does support PlayStation VR, and you can see there is a small icon of a PlayStation VR headset. So if you see this headset, this basically means that the game does support VR capabilities. The next thing you do notice is there's a brand new PlayStation Plus section on the library. This will show all the games that you have got on your PlayStation Network account which you have redeemed from the free PlayStation Plus games each month. So you can see here are all my games that I've got. You can press triangle to sort by A to Z, Z to A and purchase date. You can press X on any of these games to easily download them to your PlayStation 4 console. Now at the top you've got the not installed, so these are the games that are not installed on your hard drive, and right at the bottom are the games that are installed on your hard drive. So you can see I've got Killing Floor 2 on my PS4. So to install one, all you just have to do is select one. So for example, Rocket League, I'll press X. It will take me to the store page of Rocket League where I can simply click download and the game will start downloading on my PlayStation 4. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be showing you in the library is the improvements that Sony have done to purchase. You're now able to hide games in the purchased tab. This will be perfect for demos and betas that you couldn't previously hide in previous updates. For example, I've got the Battlefield 1 open beta here, which expired years ago because the game's been out quite some time, and I wonder, why do I need it in my library still? The good news is that I can now press options and go and select this new icon selection here called Do Not Show Content item in purchased. What this will do, it will hide the actual game or app from my library. Now you might be wondering, what will you do if you want to unhide that item? You can just simply press options and click on check hidden content items. What this will do, it will allow you to see all the hidden content items that you've hidden from your library. All you need to do to unhide it is press options and click on show content item in purchased. What this will do, it will unhide the actual game or app from your and it will be available in the library again. So that is all the improvements that Sony have done to the library section in the PlayStation 4 5.50 update. Another thing that PlayStation's added in the PlayStation 5.50 update is the ability to delete notifications. So if you go to your notifications section, you might have noticed if you press options, you will notice there is now a delete option. Here you'll be able to select all the messages that you want to delete, or all your notifications. So if you want to delete them, just go on the D-pad and go down to delete. Obviously you can also remove notifications in bulk by pressing options, delete and select all. What this will do, this will select all your notifications where you can easily click delete. Now if you've changed your mind and you do not want your notifications to be deleted, you can select deselect all, and that will remove all the notifications from selection. However, in this video I am going to be deleting all my notifications, so I'm going to select all, and I am going to click delete. So as you can see, that is a brand new feature that PlayStation has added in the 5.50 update for notifications. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be showing you in this update of the PS4 5.50 Okay, so the next thing that they've added in firmware 5.50 is the ability to use USB thumb drives to add custom backgrounds to your home screen and Teams. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you is the themes. So if I go to settings, go to themes and go to select theme and custom and select image, you're now able to select USB storage device. Now, as you can see, there is some setup required. Now, obviously, what you need to do is you need to make sure that your USB drive is FAT32 and that there is a folder called images in the root of your USB. Once you've got that done, you can select this option and all your images will show up here. As you can see, I've got my logo and background. So, as you can see, I've got my graphics package here that I use on my channel. I'm going to use astral.png, so I'm going to select that. As you can see, I can zoom in and out using the right stick, and I can also move around the image with the left stick. If I want to confirm, I just have to press X, and there you have it. Obviously, the same features apply, so you can see I can change colour, so I'm going to go for a red to match the channel design. And click apply, and you can see my background has been applied on the home screen. So the next thing we're going to be showing you is this is what it looks like in Teams. So if we go to events and Teams, I've already created a team called Hypergaming. If you click on the three dots, obviously next to invite players, and go to edit team profile, and you can see you can change your logo and cover image. So if we click on logo, I can select image, USB storage device, select the Hypergaming logo. As you can see, it's a bit big at the moment. All I have to just do is I have to zoom out a bit using the right stick. There you go. I don't need to move it with the left stick, and press enter. There's the logo, and that is that done. Same with the cover image, USB. I will select one of the images here, which is perfectly fine. As you can see, we have background color. I'm just going to keep it with black. Okay. And that is that. As you can see, this is what the Teams page looks like with my graphics and logo. So that is the ability to use USB thumb drives to put custom backgrounds and images onto Teams and your home screen. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the improvements that they have done to the quick menu. If you press and hold the PlayStation button, you'll notice that the Friends tab is now called Friends. It used to be called Online Friends, but in the 5.50 update, they have just called it Friends. However, as you can see, there's now a drop-down menu which you can access by pressing triangle. By default, it will go to Online Friends, which will show all your friends which is currently online. However, if you press triangle, you'll be able to sort by your custom lists, which, if you can remember, Sony added in the last update, which was 5.0. So you can see if I go to Hypergaming, which is my custom group, as you can see, this is all my friends which is in that group. You can see I can press X to access his profile, or click on the three dots to access various other features such as send a message or chat in party. We've also done some improvements to music. So if you're listening to Spotify, there is a deeper integration with Spotify. So I think you can actually that pause and all that lot via it now. So they've deeply integrated it and made lots of improvements to sound and music playback in the quick menu. So that is the improvements that PlayStation has done in the 5.50 update to quick menu. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5.50 update is the improvements that Sony have done to parental controls. As you can see, if we go to settings and go to parental controls family management and select family management, let me quickly log into my PlayStation account, as this will require you to sign in to your PlayStation account. Okay, so once you've signed into your PlayStation Network account, you can see we have two options. As you can see, this is my primary account and this is my secondary account which I've set up for this video. So as you can see where it says time played today. This will allow you to see how long your second account has played on your PlayStation 4. If we press X, you can see we have two new options available: playtime settings and time zone. Obviously, time zone will allow you to define what time zone you are in. So you need to set it in order to use playtime features. As you can see, there is tons of options available. I'm going to use UTC London, and you do have an option to adjust daylight saving time automatically. If we go to playtime settings, you have two options here. We can have the option to do not restrict, which will mean that playtime restrictions are not in force, or we can change it to restrict, which will turn on this feature. We have two options when playtime ends. So for example, your child could have a notification pop up when they are nearly out of time, or you can go into the harsh route and pretty much have it where it automatically logs them out of your PS4. So once that time is run out, they will get logged out automatically. So that means if they're in a game or watching a film, it doesn't matter, the PlayStation will log them out instantly. As you can see, we have a checkbox here which allows you to buy days of the week. However, as you can see, we have an option which allows you to do it every day. You can see we got 1 hour. You can go down right up to 0 minutes, right up to 24 hours. You also have playable hours. So if you want them to play only, let's say, midday-ish, so I'll select 12:30. And I want them off the PlayStation 4 around 8 o'clock. What this basically means is that they have an hour between 12:30 and 8 o'clock at night. They can spend that time anytime they want. So for example, they could sign out their PlayStation and do, let's say, 20 minutes every couple of hours. And that will give them about 3 hours of playtime. But at 20 minutes per hour. So, obviously, if you want, you can have it by days of the week, which will allow you to pretty much adjust it more in advance. So, let's say on Monday and Tuesday, your child has got school, you can have it where it's less. So let's say, oh, I only want you to play the PS4 30 minutes on Monday to Friday. And obviously, I do not want you playing it before school. So obviously, school finishes at I think 3:30. I think it is 3:30, and obviously 7 o'clock. So after school and bedtime, pretty much. So that, and obviously then, let's say the weekend, I can say, look, okay, you can have 2 hours or 3 hours. So let's say 4 hours, you can play at 4 hours, and obviously we don't want them up all night, and let's say 10:30 to 10 o'clock at night. So that is playtime settings, which will allow you to have more control on how long your child can play on your PS4. And that is about it for this video on Hypergaming. Today we've been taking a look at the PlayStation 4 5.50 update. In case I've missed anything in this video, I'll be posting a link to the change notes of the PlayStation 5.50 update. So without further ado, I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Make sure you comment, like and subscribe for more Hypergaming content in the future. I'll see you then. Bye.